This presentation has been created by Tammy Hermance, a DNP student at Capella University, summer of 2017, in Dr. Cochran's DNP8010 class, which applies a balanced scorecard to an organization. According to Kaplan and Norton, a balanced scorecard contains 4 elements: customer perspective, internal business, innovation and learning, and the financials. This scorecard creates a simple picture of key organizational elements that can be presented to others without having to explain all the fine details, and the concept can be easily applied in many situations. The organization chosen is composed of quality family affairs and steadfast processes in which produced 4 amazing customers that are by no means perfect, but in fact are amazing individuals that call themselves siblings. The vision and strategy developed by the founders, Tammy and Jody Hermance, consists of raising 4 children who will become responsible members of society and can navigate easily through all that life throws their way. Visions of financial security and education are top priorities. The strategy is a unique approach that involves transparency, collaboration, and planting seeds of wisdom that each customer can interpret and utilize to manage their own organization one day. Internal business is what we must excel at, and this is done by providing, nurturing, growing, and living by example. Innovation and learning involve continuous improvements and creating value through technology, morals, ethics, and health. The financial aspect involves mediocrity because money is necessary, but money isn't everything. How do the customers see us? The customers appreciate and despise organizational authority. It is similar to a seesaw and fluctuates, while every once in a while it balances in the middle. The customers look to the organization for guidance in life. There is mutual respect in the relationship between the customer and organization as a whole, and it is known that you get what you give. Comfort and trust comes in the most delicate situations where the customers have come to rely upon the organization for support and encouragement. The customers understand fully that the organization makes no joke about the importance of money and education, and when it comes down to it, there are consequences to every decision made. We must excel in providing, nurturing, growing, and living by example. To do this, there are rules, and when the rules are not followed, there are consequences. The process of assigning duties to each customer instills a sense of responsibility and reward. The rewards can be viewed as privileges in which authority grants in order to place value on following the rules. The process of safety is a continuous quality improvement project that has evolved over many years. As the customer ages, many new dangers to organizational structure become evident. While financial security and education remain top priorities in the vision of the organization, safety is a process that will always remain in the background, and it must be part of every decision made. Continuous improvement and creating value involves technology, morals, ethics, and health. Change is a necessary part of life, and the organization embraces technology in order to connect with the customer. Teaching morals is not the easiest endeavor, but morals are the base upon which the organization thrives, and the customer learns about this through communication and explanations of rationale for important decisions. Collaboration includes ethics. For example, the customer has use of an organizational vehicle, and while in use, it is necessary to be safe and courteous. And when the customer is found guilty of burning the tires of said vehicle, then the privilege is revoked. Financial security and education are the building blocks of the future, and through leadership, this can be extended to the customer. The idea is to live by example, and the organization shows leadership through transparency of financial obligations, work ethics, and seeking higher education. Over the life of the organization, there have been many life lessons for the customers to learn and grow from. In the beginning, the organization had nothing, but went to having something through the hard work and savings. The something turned into great with an entrepreneurship of 9 years. Great went to nothing when the entrepreneurship ended in bankruptcy. Nothing went back to something when the organization worked hard and saved once again. Moral of the story: money is necessary, but money isn't everything. Tied into vision and strategy, this is the perfect example that financial security can be found through hard work and education. Planting this seed in the mind of the customer nurtures confidence in taking risks. Quality of the organization can be seen through consistency in its processes, follow through on important projects, balance in authority and privilege, and equity for each customer. The organization has been in business for 22 years and is still going strong and has a bright future. Recommendations for the organization on the Balanced Scorecard are to remain humble when it comes to the customer. They are the reason of existence. Confidence comes naturally when the process of providing, nurturing, growing, and health of its customers returns the investment by becoming responsible members of society. A passion for financial security and education are the most important lessons passed along. But value comes into play when the customer appreciates the organizational efforts of financial responsibility and can interpret into their own life in a meaningful way. Success is when the oldest customer, Michaela, turned her life around from the wrong path to the right and now is about to make the organization grandparents. The organization contributes to its eldest male customer, Jody, by helping him through college, as he is the first to take this journey. Dedication of the youngest female customer, Christine, can be seen as she enters her senior year in high school with college classes, commits to sports, a full-time job, and has a focus on her future as an oncologist. The all-time dependable youngest male customer, Jonathan, is making his way in the organization by always being there for each and every member of the organization. No matter what, he can always be counted on to get the job done. Financial performance measures include organizational recovery from bankruptcy. It is very humbling to have everything taken away, including residence, but in the end, it's only materialistic, and the members of the organization remain intact. Internal business processes are the glue that held the organization together for 22 years and will continue to do so for many more. Learning and growth are part of the vision and strategy to keep the organization in business. Customer satisfaction is evident in the results of their performance. A balanced scorecard of the Hermance household is the big picture of the organization without bringing the details of the 22 years into play. Thank you for being part of our presentation.